Hey, Olive, Arlo, and Frank. Grandpa in the living room in Jack's Beach, and today we're going to jump into Numbers chapter 10, and we're finally going to get this show on the road. We're going to see them pull up their tent stakes and head on down the road. Chapter 10, verse 1 says, "The Lord spoke to Moses, 'Make 2 trumpets of silver. You are to make them from a single hammered piece. You will use them for assembling the community and for directing the travelers of the camps. When they blow them both, all the community must come to you to the entrance of the tent of meeting.'" So you got the horn section starting to like, and I don't know what these trumpets look like. We tend to think that they're these long silver things, but they may have made them in the shape of a ram's horn. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in heaven. When they blow them both, all the community must come to you to the entrance of the tent of meeting. So this is God talking to Moses. Moses says, okay, it's time to up and go. 2 trumpets, everybody shows up. But if they blow with 1 trumpet, then the leaders, the heads of the thousands of Israel, must come to you. When you blow an alarm, then the camps that are located on the east side must begin to travel. So that's, remember that there's 4 sides and that there's 3 tribes on each side. So the ones to the east, I believe, starts with Judah, and then, but we'll see. When you blow the alarm, and when you blow an alarm the second time, then the camps that are located on the south side must begin to travel. An alarm must be sounded for their journeys. But when you assemble a community, you must blow, but you must not sound an alarm. So there are 2 different sounds, I guess. The sons of Aaron, the priests, must blow the trumpets, and they will be to you for an eternal ordinance throughout your generation. So this is something that they're going to continue to do when they get into the promised land, even though they're not going to be picking up their tents and moving, because they're not going to have tents. If you go to war in your land against an adversary who opposes you, then you must sound an alarm with the trumpets, and you will be remembered before the Lord your God, and you will be saved from your enemies. What an awesome promise. Also, in the time when you rejoice, such as on your appointed festivals or at the beginnings of your months, you must blow with your trumpets over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, so that they may become a memorial for you before your God. I am the Lord your God. On the 20th day of the 2nd month, in the 2nd year, the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle of the testimony. So the Israelites set out on their journeys from the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud settled in the wilderness of Paran. So they're moving from Sinai to Paran, however you say it. This was the first time they set out on their journey, according to the commandment of the Lord, by the authority of Moses. The standard of the camp of the Judahites set out first, according to their companies, and over his company was Nahshon, son of Amminadab. It's easy for me to say. Over the company of the tribe of the Issacharites was Nathanael, son of Zuar, And over the company of the tribe of the Zebulunites was Elion, son of Helon. Then the tabernacle was dismantled, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari set out carrying the tabernacle. So this is all happening in a logical progression, so that they're all going to wind up going out. And we're talking about maybe a couple million people. The standard of the camp of Reuben set out according to their companies. Over the company was Elizur, son of Shadur. Over the company of the tribe of the Simeonites was Shalumiel, son of Zurishaddai. And over the company of the tribe of the Gadites was Eliasaph, son of Duel. And the Kohathites set out carrying the ark. So the Kohathites, the Kohana, the priestly class. So they're mixed in here. You have to have a program so you know the players. That's an old school baseball thing. You don't know the players if you don't have a program. When you go into a baseball game, you can buy a program. But why would you? I did when I was a kid. The Kohathites set out carrying the articles for the sanctuary. The tabernacle was to be set up before they arrived. And the standard of the camp of the Ephraimites set out according to their companies. Over his company was Elishama, son of Ammihud. Over the company of the tribe of the Manasseites was Gamaliel, son of Pedazur. And over the company of the tribe of Benjamites was Abidan, son of Gideoni. Giddy up, Gideoni. That's what they called him. Giddy up, Gideoni. He would jump on a camel and giddy up ride. The standard of the camp of the Danites set out, which was the rear guard of all the camps by their companies. Over his company was Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai. Over the company of the tribe of the Asherites was Pagiel, son of Ukran. And over the company of the tribe of the Naphtalites was Ahira, son of Enan. These were the traveling arrangements of the Israelites according to their companies when they traveled. Moses said to Hobab, son of Reuel, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, "We are journeying to the place about which the Lord said, I will give it to you. Come with us and we will treat you well, for the Lord has promised good things for Israel." But Hobab said to him, "I will not go." He said, "Hobab, I am. I will not go." I could do a whole riff on green eggs and ham. But Hobab said to him, "I will not go, but I will go instead to my own land and to my kindred." Moses said, "Do not leave us, because you know places for us to camp in the wilderness, and you could be our guide. And if you come with us, it is certain that whatever good things the Lord will favor us with, we will share with you as well." So let's see if this dude takes him up on the offer. I would. So they traveled from the mountains of the mountain of the Lord 3 days' journey, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord was traveling before them during the 3 days' journey to find a resting place for them. And the cloud of the Lord was over them by day, and when they traveled from the camp, and the cloud of the Lord was over them by day when they traveled from the camp. And when the ark traveled, Moses would say, "Rise up, O Lord, may your enemies be scattered, and may those who hate you flee before you." And when it came to rest, he would say, "Return, O Lord, to the many thousands of Israel. So next we're going to do chapter 11, and we're going to see the Israelites complain. It's a big theme of the entire Old Testament. They complain, they act badly, they follow foreign gods, marry foreign women. Hey, Israelites will be Israelites, and we've inherited our religion from them, Christianity. We're no better than them. Anyway, till next time, peace out.